This next message comes from the Ascended Master Sananda. It was called the Grand Ball and Honoring the Inner Teacher. We have spoken with you often about the power of love, and self-love is one of the most important things that humanity needs at this time in her evolution. So much of the chaos upon this plane has been caused by lack of self-love, by lack of recognition of the true essence of your being. It is only in the recognition of the true essence of your being that you can recognize the essence of all. When we say self-love, we mean love of your divine self, that pure and perfect part of you, the love of it, knowledge of it, and the experience of the being of it. There comes a point in the evolution of all mankind where in order to step into true mastery, you must seek only the guidance from within you. While your brothers and sisters may inspire you, they cannot truly guide you. It is only through self-love, through trusting your own inner power, through trusting the inner teacher, your God self, that you will be prepared to listen to the inner guidance. If you do not trust, you will not listen. When you learn to trust this inner guidance, then it will flow freely and readily from within you, but only when you reach a point of accepting it as valid. When you love and honor yourself, you also realize that your feelings, intuition, and the inner voice are also worth honoring. We have spoken of you all being issued with invitations to the Grand Ball, this grand awakening that is occurring upon your planet at this time. Sometimes there is so much excitement at receiving this invitation, which serves as a trigger to reawaken you, that you may hastily seek to hitch a ride with another, to not trust that your own ride and the way you will arrive at the ball has already been planned for you, by you, before you descended into form. As this one has shared, ascension is simply to do with light. It is a natural process. There are no rules, and there is no set path that you all must follow, for you have all ascended at another point in time. The memory of this is held deep within you, and you will be reawakened to the correct formula for you to be the ascended one that you are. It is like you all have an individual cake to bake, and the recipes all differ slightly. But you have baked this cake before, and while you may have temporarily lost your recipe, it is easy for your inner being to recreate this for you because you have done this already. You could say, it is like riding a bike. You never forget. So we ask that your focus is not on what another is doing, not on initiations, and not about being on a certain pathway. Allow your focus instead to be on activating the God essence within you, to shine more brightly, to activate the light within yourselves and dissolve all the dross from your cellular memory, and allowing yourselves to be refilled with light. There are many techniques you may use to achieve this. Allow your inner being to guide you to the ones that will have maximum benefit for you in your process. We asked before that you focus on illuminating with light all sectors of your brain, for man at this point in his evolution uses so little of it. What he does not use can only be accessed and fully activated as he tunes his consciousness to the inner God. Part of your brain will be used to bring in higher knowledge, higher wisdom that resides on other frequency bands that the majority of mankind have not yet developed the ability to access freely. You are about to witness the dawning of a wonderful, beautiful era, of a new time, and nothing that has been before it is comparable. There will be much brought through from this working with higher frequencies in arts, in music, plus working with higher spectrums of vibration and sound that your ears cannot hear at this time, but will, as you align yourself more with light, for with light there is always sound. Many advanced technologies using the higher light science will also emerge on your planet, and with healing as well. There is nothing that you cannot already access. You are only separated from these things by your belief in limitation. Also, your frequencies are not yet quite tuned to pick up the higher vibrations and energy bands on which this knowledge resides. Let us ask you this: how can a master step into true mastery while he wishes to play the role of apprentice to another? It is time to move beyond your apprenticeships to your brothers and sisters on this earth plane, and even to those of the ascended realms, for we are all in the same essence energy. We are the same on an essence level. And the veils of separation are only there for as long as you allow them or wish them or need them to be. Always feel in your heart what is right for you know your pathway. Perhaps you have forgotten it, but it has been trodden before, and it is familiar to your inner teacher, as we have shared. When you have done well by your own standards, the inner teacher will reward you through a surge of joy within your heart, a feeling of knowing within your solar plexus area, or perhaps just a tingle. So all we wish to share with you now was to value the guidance that rises within you and recognize that this guidance comes in many forms. Some of you here may receive messages, others an inner knowing, a feeling, just a sense of what is right for you. Yet again we ask you, how strong is your desire if you can allow your journey to come to a standstill because of what another, no greater, no less than you, may share with you? Part of your journey and the tests in this school of life is to learn to trust your inner guidance. And it is time also for you to learn to read the energy of all. As you tune more into your inner knowingness, you will be able to understand another being and know if sharing with them will be beneficial to you or not, simply by reading their energy field. Words can be so eloquent, and many can say such wondrous things, but the vibrational frequency of another cannot mask or hide who they are in essence or where their alignment lies. Not all sharing with all individuals will allow you to tune as perfectly as you may when you focus on the inner teacher. But all whom you encounter, even if they do not inspire you, will teach you to go within, teach you to check with the inner teacher, teach you to feel what the next step is for you on your path. Yet while all can inspire or teach you, do not look to them to do so. Seek only to go within to connect with your own wisdom. Seek only to share for the highest of all when you come together. Seek to love unconditionally and to blend your energies harmoniously. Seek not to override the energy of another with your knowing, for your knowing is yours alone, and they have their own, just as perfect, just as valid.